What's going on, everybody? My name is Ben Davis and welcome to a tutorial on how to play Outside Villanova by Hutchinson. I absolutely love this song. However, there is no tutorial really on YouTube on how to play it. So hopefully this helps. Hopefully this helps out everybody. I'll be taking the tutorial into four sections. We'll have the intro and verses. We'll have the middle part up to the chorus. We'll have the chorus and then the bridge. It's actually a pretty simple song to play. It's more chords than anything. So this particular section is the intro and verses. If you want to check out, you want to skip ahead to the other parts of the video, link in the description below or in an annotation in the video. But without further ado, this is the intro and verses. The chords are exactly the same throughout the entire intro and verses. I mean, the middle part of the verse, it does change up from going to, so I mean, it's pretty simple there, but let's get into it. The first chord you'll play is a C, which is a C major chord, which is C, E, and G. And then before that's over, to get to the next chord, which will be a B flat major sixth or something like that, you need to hit the D. So you hit that D there. The next chord is a B flat sixth, which is B flat and bass, B flat, D, and G here. And a note you'll be playing at the end of that is a F. So after that, you move on to A in the bass, and you'll be playing a F major. Bottom note will be the A, C, F. And then after you hit it once with the A in bass, you switch to a C in bass. And then the kicker is an E flat. And the next note is a flat major. And then after you, Then after you hit that once, you switch to an E flat. And then the kicker is another C, and then it just repeats. So playing it in time, I'll do it slowly. Oops, sorry. And so that's the entire intro and verse. Those are the only chords in the intro and verse. Like I said before, when he gets to the part where he says, "So I need someone to side with when she begins confide," and that part right there, you just hit the chords twice. Oh, sorry, I messed up. I forgot to play the C. But you get the point. So just rolling through it in time, it'll be with the C, B flat 6, which is B flat, D, and G. You got the A in bass, F major. Then you switch to bass to C. Then an A flat major, which is, I'm sorry about that, but which is A flat, C, E flat. Just clarifying. So in time. So that's the first part. That's the intro and verse. Next, we'll be moving on to the mid part right before the chorus. All right, like I said before, this is the mid part right up to the chorus, right after the verse. It's a little tricky to get at first. I mean, not really just gonna know how to syncopate, but it's pretty simple after that point. To get to that part, however, we need to start back at the verse. Verses part where, you know, sorry, let me play it in time. So you saw that at the end where it gets into that part, make sure you're only hitting this note once. So then it jumps right into it. The first chord you'll be playing is a G major, G in the bass, then you got G, B, D, and then you'll be syncopating it like this. And you'll be playing all the chords just like that. The next chord is a C, C in the bass, E, G, C. Sorry. Now I forgot to mention, when you're playing in the bass, you are playing the actual chord, just syncopated. And it's the same exact chord, same with the C. The next chord you'll be playing is an F, right? And the same exact chords in your right hand, which is F, A, and sorry, F, A, C. Okay, saw what I did there. The last note's a little bit different, where you alternate in between them. And after that, you got this little kicker here, which I believe is a C, alternating from C to F. So in time, that'll be. All right, so like I said before, the chords is a G to a C to an F. And remember, in that F, do, 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 and then it just repeats. But the ending will be a little bit different after it repeats. So starting from the F, oops, sorry, I'm getting lost, here we go. After the C, you'll be playing a D major in bass, and then D major in your right hand as well, but it's played differently. The G flat at the bottom of the note. You got the A and D. And you're playing quarter notes there. If you listen to the song, you should know exactly what part this is. But yeah, you're playing quarter notes in your right hand as you syncopate the left hand. So after the D major, it just goes back to F. And then that will lead on to the chorus. So again, we'll run over it one more time. Just going back over the notes for the first time, you got G major, head down to a C, major, and you got your F. And then when it starts over, you got G, C, D major, then to an F. So in time, it'll be, oops, sorry. All right, so that's the middle part right before the chorus. So next, obviously, we'll be heading on to the chorus. Okay, so this is the chorus. I guess you could say it's really simple. It's a walk down from C, and then it'll go B, A, blah, 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 all the way down to F, and then it'll just restart. But I'll play it in time for you to show you how it's supposed to be played, and then just depending on how well you can do your fingers. And I got to work with a camera in front of me, so it might be a little splotchy. But you start with a C, and then you lead it with an A with your left hand, and then you'll be playing an inverted A to a C. So in time it'll be. And then after that, you hit the B, you do a walk to a B to an A. So you'll be playing an A minor, G, it just repeats. Now, like I said, depending on how well you can do your fingers, you might be able to play it at an A again. But for me personally, I like to do the double in the hand. So really, the A isn't really necessary, I guess you could say. So. Sorry, yeah, like I said, it restarts after that. You play it twice through, then it just goes back to the verses. So going through that one more time, like I said, start on a C, kick with an, and this is just for the left hand. Start on a C, kick it with an A, then you do a walk down to an A. You'll be playing A minor, to a G major, to an F major. Then you just walk back up. Like I said, that's a A minor, I believe. Yeah, an A minor, an inverted A minor with C, E, and A, to a C major, to an A minor again, G major, F, then restart. So far we have learned the intro, the verses, the little mid part right before the chorus. Hopefully you guys can tie it all together. I haven't played it all the way through just yet. Hopefully by the time this video comes up, I would have already put a cover on that, so don't forget to check that out. Next, we'll be heading into the bridge, which is really cool and really simple, so stay tuned for that. All right, guys, so we're finally at the bridge. It's really simple, but it might be a little bit difficult explaining it. After you get done with the chorus, then you play the intro verse part. Yeah, all that there. As soon as you get to the very last note, you'll be heading into the bridge right after that. So the first chord of the bridge, you'll be moving your left hand to this low F down here. And I'll explain the bass first, because you'll be following the bass notes before I get to the right hand. So the bass notes on your left hand will be F, F sharp, to a G, to a G sharp, to an A, to a B flat. You'll be hitting the F again, to a D, to this F. And that is the line for the entire bridge. So now explaining the right hand. When you hit the F, you'll be playing an F major 7th. You got an F major, the F, the A, and the C. Add the 7th, which is an E flat. She grows impatient to change my tune. Like I said, you'll be moving up to the F sharp. And keep the rest of your fingers where they are, but just move your thumb up. Because I'm getting older and legal soon. Onto the G. When you hit that G, you'll be playing a G, A, C, and E. So an A sharp minor, add a G. Moving up, you got a G sharp. You're gonna be playing G sharp, C, and E. So from this chord in here, just keep your fingers on C and E, and just move. I mean, you'll have to rearrange your fingers, but just move your thumb up to the G sharp. After that, you're moving up to an A. Just play normal A minor, A, C, E, and this is where he starts playing quarter notes. You hit the B flat, you're just playing B flat, C, and E. And then the next part where he says, and I start to relax as I cut her some slack. Again, hit back to the F, playing just normal F major, head to the D, playing an inverted D here, which is the F sharp at the base, D at the top, A in the middle. Back down to an F major. And then it starts back at the chorus. Okay, guys, that is the bridge. I guess you can rewind the video or head back to the start of the segment. But I guess heading back over it, it'll be easier if I just explain the bass notes. But like I said, you start from the bottom F, F major 7. Make sure you keep that E flat. You head up to the F sharp. Then you got the G. Head up to the G sharp, the A minor, into the B flat. Back down to an F. To a D. Back down to an F. Or I guess up to the next F. And that's the bridge, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was Outside Villanova tutorial. Hopefully it helped out everybody who wanted to try to learn it. As for the ending, if you listen to the song online, the ending, he does this really cool melodic riff where he goes do 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 blah 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 blah. But you get my point. I don't know how to do that, so you'll have to like listen in on that if you want, or come up with your own ending to the song, because I'm not that skilled just yet. But hopefully, I hope everyone enjoyed. Please like and subscribe to the video. If you did enjoy this, I might be making more up. Hopefully by the time this video gets up, I would have made a cover. Check that out if it is available. Other than that, please check out my other videos. If you have any requests for a tutorial or a cover, let me know. And I'll check you guys later. Thank you for your time.